What is going on, everybody? You can call me Heroes3 Guy, and this video is going to be part 15 to our playthrough of the game Diablo 2 Resurrected. And we are at that fun point in the game, Nightmare Countess. We're going to do multiple Countess runs here in part 15 and see if we can't get some desirable runes, maybe some rune word bases, and create some cool rune words so we can optimize our journey forward, my friends. So but before we do go into nightmare mode, I am going to take a minute to go through normal and check out the shops, and we're going to check it for wands, see if we can't get a +3 bone spear. Now I know last part out I did find a ridiculous in Nightmare Tristram +3 to Poison Nova. I could take this to Larzik, use my socket quest reward on it, get 2 sockets, and make a white wand in it. It would give a total of +6 to Poison Nova. That would be pretty cool, pretty cool. But we're going to continue. I'm not sure what we're going to respec to yet. We're going to stick with our summoned build for now, but I would anticipate some sort of respec going forward, possibly to bone, possibly to poison. We'll see. We will see. And before I get too far into it, my friends, likes, comments, and subscriptions are very, very much appreciated. And if you feel so inclined, in the description below, you will see a link for PayPal donations and also to become a channel member, 99 cents per month. It would mean a lot, my friends. And you would get those weekly exclusive cat pictures. Yes. Alright, we're going to go ahead and look into the amp damage. Corpse explosion. Screaming wand. Okay. We're going to check the shops, and from what I'm noticing, I don't think I'm really seeing too many rune word bases beyond Act 2. Yeah, you know, in the blue letters, we can't. Another screaming wand. Bone Wall Iron Maiden. Only 1. 3 to Iron Maiden. Ah, damn it. That would have been really cool if it was, if it didn't have the blue, or the 7% life stolen per hit. Oh, and by the way, guys, I am expecting a phone call I do have to take. My phone's on ring. You'll probably hear it ring. So I may have to pause the recording. Not sure if they're called during the next, hour or so. But Bone Wall, damn. Man, that is a pricey wand. These wands are, man, they'd really set me back. So, nah. Close, 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 my friends. Let's just go ahead and check out Ormus. I wonder if he'll give us some of his robes. Ormus robes. It's a caster item. Yeah, these are all blue in their names. And if I'm not mistaken, I think anything beyond Act 2, they may all be magic. Yeah, blue, blue, blue. Blue, 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 blue. 2 to bone spear. Man, if we could find a 3 to bone spear, 3 to bone armor, and 3 to something else cool, that'd be dope. That would be dope.
Good afternoon.
Blue, 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 blue. Alright. Alright, my friends. Let's get into Nightmare. Play Nightmare Garbage. Alright, we are on that Players 8 difficulty. But I noticed that when we did Players 8, we were just getting like 1 rune drop from the Countess. And someone was saying that you get, yeah, all blue. So we're probably going to have to check regular, normal difficulty. Oh, and also, before we get too deep into it, guys, we did make the insight. We did cube 3 am runes to get our soul rune. Probably didn't need to do that, but I was getting eager. So, yes, we do have that nice meditation aura. You can see that little like blue cloud mist that is greatly increasing our mana regeneration. Oh, what's going on with I thought I scouted this area out already. Great. I think whenever I leave one difficulty and go into another, I think it resets the map. Well, that's no bueno. Alright. Because we knew exactly where the Forgotten Tower was, and it was pretty darn close to the, Oh, alright. This will work too. Pretty darn close to the waypoint. But now we have to map out... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. Alright. Scared me for a second. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so I think, well, we did also get a Yo rune. We made the insight, and then I wanted to go spam some mana, and then show you guys my mana pool rejuvenating due to the insight, meditations aura. And, And when we were out there, we killed a monster who just boop, dropped a Yo rune. An IO. Come on. Running around a little reckless. A little reckless. Okay. We seeing a corpse explosion?
I am overburdened.
I'm not sure at what level skillers can drop. Oh yeah, we definitely maybe want to up our magic find here, my friends. Super mana. Fuck.
Yes?
Yeah, I don't know if life steal's the solution to him not dying, or what. All right, here we are. Oh, yes.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, I really need to get my resistances up. Oh yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to that. Look at my mana just shooting right up. Tur. Oh, that's right. I forgot to lower the. See, we only got one rune. I'll just do this on the Rattler head once. Rundle! Shark skin boots. Those boots with the shark skin.
Yes.
Okay. Boots with the fur. We need to get a dole. We got a soul, we need a dole. Okay. Alright, so we're going to do a new run. We're going to move it down to that player's one. As you can see, I guess someone in the comments, I understood him correctly, and maybe it is right. But again, just to reiterate, when I was doing normal Countess runs, I did everything in normal difficulty on Player's 8 difficulty, as you can see. And I remember just getting like one rune each time I went to the Countess. And there was, I think, one time out of many runs where I got 2 runes to drop. And then someone mentioned it's pointless to do it on Player 8. There's less rune drops. And then I did one Countess run just last part on Player's 1 difficulty, and she did drop 2 runes. So I am, and I'm, if I forget to somehow, change it back to Player's 8 difficulty when I go forward with the quests, I will literally redo those quests. So we're going to move it to Player's 1.
Greetings.
And just for these little Countess runs. Just to, spare you guys the time, because we are going to be spending the time in here farming rune words. And I'll be beating the actual game on Player's 8. Alright. So at least we did find a soul rune on the ground. Alright, let's pick up a crude crudgel. What if someone called you that? It sounds like an insult. Well, you're just a crude crudgel. Ah, damn auras. Man, I lost some skeletons.
I
Broadsword.
can't carry anymore.
Okay. You know, if I do for whatever reason, like I desire to switch it up. I desire to do something different. You know, I'm kind of tired of, you know, Act 2 mercenaries always being the way to go. It'd be cool to get a frenzy merc, you know, Act 5. And if I did, you know, you have to think about how would you build them. Well, if I could get an ethereal, like cryptic sword, some sort of sword that, you know, ethereal 4 sockets. I get the Act 1 health, and I can farm the Countess for a Mal rune. Oath is a pretty dirty sword. It's pretty beastly. And, you butthead. And then as far as a secondary sword, I don't know, it's tough. I was looking at rune words. Unless we find a good unique, you could make a Lawbringer, which is dope. Problem is, it casts Crepify on Strike, which is really cool, but I already have my own curses, and it will override any other curse. Like, let's say I go Poison. I'll want to be casting lower Resist, probably, you know? So, you know, I don't know if I want that. Besides that, Lawbringer also has slain monsters rest in peace, so after they die, the corpse sits there for a second, and then they, like, ascend upwards, and it makes this noise, I think. So, you know, that'll take away my ability to, you know, revive guys, raise guys. Oops. Ow. You know, corpse explosion, make skeletons from them. So, but what's cool about that rune word also is it has, we're gonna go this way. Has an aura on it of Sanctuary, which every few seconds it pulses and it does knockback and a little bit of damage to all undead in the area, which there's a lot of undead, a lot of demons, a lot of undead, and it also like negates any sort of like immunity. I think it takes away their physical immunity. So if ever you came across an undead that's physical immune, it just breaks it. Pretty sure that's how it works. Oh, let me go here. Oh man, look at these guys. They always are just waiting there. Not very nice. Oh. 3 to bone prison. I don't even know why I'm keeping that. Gosh. Okay, hold on. I am jiggling my legs back and forth because I gotta go pee. I go pee pee. 15 seconds. Oh. Oh, baby. I don't think we need to revive all these guys. So I don't know, you know, Lawbringer's really cool, but I don't know if that's the weapon we go. And then there's another weapon, another rune word if we did go an Act 5 mercenary. I was, you know, looking, and I've been familiar with this, and I wish they would allow this rune word to not just be made in swords and I think maces, but they should allow it to be made in bows. Like, because it's like cold damage oriented. And for a cold Amazon, yeah, we got 2 runes, see? For a cold 3, no thanks. You know what else I kind of want to do? We'll have to find him again, unfortunately. Maybe we could do some Tristram runs, at least till we get to Griswold. Man, the stones were just like right frickin' there. But I don't know, do I want that on players 8 or do I want that on players 1? Man, I don't know. Screw it, we're not going to do Griswold runs. Alright. Let's do another Countess run. Nightmare. Alright, still on players 1. But yeah, it's called Voice of Reason. It's a rune word. It's, I think, Lim, maybe the highest. Maybe there's a Ko in there. I don't know. And it's a 4-socket, yeah, sword or maces. You need to allow it in bows because it does, like, it's good for cold boazons. And the only really rune word cold they have is ice. And that's, like, a really expensive. I think there's, like, a Ja in there, maybe another high rune. Like, And, I would definitely, yeah, that's a change I'd make going forward. But what's cool about Voice of Reason is it, you know, does a decent amount of bonus damage to undead, a decent amount of bonus damage to demons. But then it does like minus enemy cold resistance, has a chance to cast like Frozen Orb, and I think maybe like Ice Blast on striking. So it's pretty good visual. And in that, to that effect, it also is a decent crowd control. It's like a less effective version of what I would say a Holy Freeze Merc is. So you can get an Act 2 Merc in Nightmare with a Holy Freeze aura, so it just pulses cold damage all around him, and it slows down both the attack speed and movement speed of all enemies. Well, if you're casting a Frozen Orb, that is also to an effect, not as effective, but it is slowing guys. But the cool thing about that rune word that draws me to it is it does have cannot be frozen on it. And I feel like once you get to these higher levels, a lot of times in Mercs, you know, there's a lot of instances where if they don't have cannot be frozen, they're going to get frozen, and then it pretty much means they die. And you don't want that to happen. And we're not getting a Cham rune. So unless we find like a Duriel Shell, I think that has like cannot be frozen on it. You know, maybe an Oath and a Voice of Reason. That could be the, we'll do the Stony Field. See if we can't. But that's what we do maybe if we, you know, did an Act 5 Merc. Come on, kill these guys. Oh, what am I doing? I don't know why we came here to do this. We could have just done this in the Black March. Oops, we could have cleared our inventory a little better than that. So yeah, right now our army, we got 3 auras going. We got the Thorns aura going from my Edge bow. We have this prayer aura, ooh, I heard a rune, and then insights. We have a meditation, a prayer, and a Thorns Thole. We'll take it. We'll take it. I wouldn't mind an Am rune. Also, I could look to make a Lore helmet right now. It's not bad. +1 to all skills. Got 30% to lightning resistance. You know, that's going to be much needed, especially when you get to Act 4 and you're going into Diablo. Man, this is not a very favorable layout.
I am overburdened.
Oh, you gotta be eating butt. Yeah, I don't know. That could be not bad. Whee! Need to be careful. Oh, come on. I thought I heard a jewel.
Burdened.
You never know. Ah! That's a little chunk to my mana. Look at that. 3 of them.
I can't carry anything.
Yeah. Alright. Boom. Oh, hold on, guys. I do have to pause the recording here. I'm getting that phone call. Give me 1 second, okay? Alright, everybody. We are back. I apologize about that, and I'm going to divide this up into a few little parts. I have a timer going for 25 minutes because I have a worker coming over. Not that type of worker. An electrician coming over. Be here in 30 minutes. I got a 20-minute timer. That's who that was. So, and then we will probably do I'll edit in a third little part here to get this whole part 15 right around, that hour and a half type mark we like to shoot for. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. And yes, pretty decent little run there. Let's go ahead and empty these guys out. Fort, soul. We don't have a 3-socket helm. That's something I've not done a great job looking for. So, and I don't have a. Do I have a 2-socket helm? I mean, I did, but it was this guy. All right, we'll look for helms. 2 and 3-socket. 1 to make a cure, 1 to make a lore.
I am overburdened.
A little magic find there. Alright, we're gonna go mess with it though. Man, if I found a Trang Claws that gives like plus 25% skill damage to poison, it'd almost be like the universe is trying to tell me to go poison. An electrician! I have an electric personality! Electrician. The name of a hero in one of the games I would play. Heroes of New Earth. He's a pretty decent hero. An electric star! Maybe like less than 1% of you guys right now are feeling me. Well, I'm hearing stuff. Is that a jewel and a... Ah! Jewel and I think I heard a skull.
I can't carry anymore.
Man, these are... I feel like our first run through Countess before the map changed on us. Felt like it wasn't this... Like, man, I feel like none of these floors have like a close... You know, entrance to the next level down. Ow. You butt. Oh! Shit! Unique ring, baby. What could it be? It's not gonna be an SOJ. Another manlet heal. Should have known. Hey, that does have some pretty decent mana regen on it. It's just a problem with it. It doesn't have any resistance. And, you know, I'm getting magic find. Some resistance here, resistance there. Now. Maiden Spear?
I can't.
Yeah, I can't use it anyway, even if it's like plus a bunch of spears. Skills. Dude, she died right away. All she had was a Rao. Oh, and an and a battle axe. You know, honestly, it just doesn't matter. It's got some res on it. Alright, boom. I think we can do one more little run. Yeah, at least one more run. Man, I called this electrician service. Literally, that's like right around the corner. And, you know, they tell me that it's $100 for the first hour, you know, minimum for the house call. It's probably going to take 30 minutes to do what they need to do. And the guy calls me, and he's like in a little town like 30 minutes away, and he said the drive counts, and I'm like, what the hell? You know, even though, you know, the headquarters are right around the corner, but the guy's out, you know, 30 minutes away, so I'd be charged that. But I will work my negotiation magic to where if somehow it goes over that hour, we're just paying for that hour. We're just doing that minimum. I'm gonna be that guy. Okay. You get her? Come on, Pratham, activate your prayer aura. God, you guys are annoying me. No. But yeah, no, I don't think that my electrician's going to take more than 30 minutes is what he's charging me for the drive. So he's going to get here and he'll have 30 minutes left of that initial hour, even though the headquarters are right around the corner. That's why I reached out to them. But he said it shouldn't take very long to do what needs to be done. So if it goes a little over the hour, and I kind of hinted at that on the phone, I was like, well, if it is what we think it is, it sounds reasonable to assume it's not going to be more than, you know, an hour total plus drive. So I think that $100 sounds reasonable. And if he lollygags or it goes a little longer, I'm going to be like, look, when I talked to you on the phone, I expressed how, you know, I live right around the corner from the headquarters. That's why I called your business. I understand the drive's part of the process, but you also assured me that this shouldn't take more than 30 minutes to do. And then I even said, okay, you know, $100, it should get done if it is what we diagnose, which it probably is. So if it, you know, it dilly-dallies on a little bit over, you know, 15, 20 minutes, because maybe he likes to, you know, take a dump in my bathroom or something. Especially then, yeah, he's not getting a free dump. I'm not paying you to dump at my house. But no. Because then the next hour is 90 minutes, or $90. Yes, the universe alters its laws. Hours are now 90 minutes. But no, $90 if it goes into the next hour. Like, You're not dinging me for another $90. Negotiation. Man. All right. Damn. Fushina! And she dies so easy. Alright, I need to look out for Helms. I'm like not even, it's not even on my like radar. I probably missed a bunch of them. You guys are like, bro, you need a 3-socket and a 2-socket. What are you doing? Alright, we got our AMs back. Oh. What a... That's just freaking mean, man. Man, moving all slow. No, we want to go this way. No. God. Man, each freaking level of this tower cellar. Blessed aim increases their attack rating.
I need mine.
Grand Scepter? Dude, what the heck? Alright. I don't know why I couldn't freaking get through there. Cracked Targe. Superior flail. Oh. Let's see. Let's see. Bare bones bone wand. Clasped orb. Clasped cheeks. Clapped cheeks. Oh. The adventures of the cheek clapper. Couple tholes and an ith. Aight. How are we doing on this time? Oh yeah, I think we can do one more. At least. Alright. Thol. We need a Dole. We don't have a Dole. Bob Dole. Man, I think I was in like kindergarten when that guy was like running for office. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like Bill Clinton versus Bob Dole. And I remember in our
Yes.
class, we sat around, we had these little spots, and there's like this rug, and the rug had like little squares of like designs and like a letter and a number or a shape. And you always had like your little assigned square on the carpet. I always wiped boogers on the square to the side of me. Always. No one really sat there. It was like a square between us, but that was like my spot. Like wherever I sat, that was where my boogers went. But I remember they showed up these little like charts. It's like, you want this guy or this guy? And all I remember was like looking at Bob Dole's teeth, and it looked like, I don't know. They were not nice teeth. I remember that. Which makes me want to look up a picture of Bob Dole to see, does he really have bad teeth? Because I'm just going off of a kindergarten memory there. I know that some of you paused the video and looked up Bob Dole. Alright, helmets. We need to look for helmets. Fanaticism aura. Oh, shit.
I am overburdened.
I know we can't wear this, but I'm curious. The ward. It's pretty cool. Oh, get this on. Where is your prayer aura, Pratham? You are not doing a good job of activating. You need to be saying your prayers. Man, we'll kill these guys. Ever get around. I could possibly also look into, going to the vendors and buying like a basic 2-socket shield.
I am overburdened.
Ah. You are a butt. You know what? Why is my golem's health? Do you have... I'm being a little...
I can't carry anymore.
God. Divulge. Divulge. Ooh, she got frozen. Holy frost aura. Get in here. Ort. I'm gonna kick open your barrels, you butt face.
I can't carry you.
Oh man. Alright. Is there anything to identify? Yeah, good day, Kane. I do not want to stay a while, nor do I
Good
care
day.
to listen. That's mean. That's mean. So we got 20 of them. Let's cap these guys out as well. Oh, I gotta blow my nose. Okay. Ort Soul. There we go. Let's go ahead and get those guys in there.
I can't do that here.
I don't know why exactly we're holding on to some of the stuff we're holding on to. Alright. Oh! Wrong button. Get over there. Let's put those back there. Boom, ba boom, ba boom. Boom. Okay. So we cubed some of those. Throw those in there. Oh, the timer's going off. He should be here in 5 minutes. So what I'm going to do is buy that, and I don't feel like this is quite long enough for a part, so I'm going to deal with the electrician, and then I'm just going to patch on maybe a couple more Countess runs here to part 15. It's just going to be a part of Countess runs. So we're going to look for the helms, and hopefully we make a lore, and then hopefully we make a cure as well, my friends. So we'll be right back. We're going to go ahead and pause the recording. We're going to pick it right back up, so stay tuned. Alright, my friends, we are back. Electrician has come and gone. We are all good. Let's go ahead and get back into it. We've been probably a little under an hour worth of content. Let's get another 15-20 minutes in at least here. Do a few more runs, see what we can't come up with. So let's go ahead and do, yes, another Countess run. And then we'll try to remember that before we end this part to move it back to Players 8 difficulty. Let's actually come to a car right here. You know, yeah, they're probably all blue ones. Yeah, so we'll have to check in normal mode again and again. Come on. And just, hey, Charcy, what's up? Alright.
Good to see you.
No, these are probably also all going to be blue magic items as well. I'd probably have to go to normal. Yeah, I'm into dead shit. Alright.
Good day.
Alright. Let's get some more goodies. And let's find a 2-socketed and then a 3-socketed helm. Moongrin the Cold. Alright. Moongrin. I'll show you guys a moon. Make you grin. Oh, hold on. Let me press something here. Here. Okay, we're all good to go. Yeah, we'll kill these guys. We need to try to find some helms. We must find the helms! You found a rune stone! It was like, something has been found. An obelisk. We gotta find obelisks, rune stones. Any of you guys play Gauntlet Legends? Yeah? Maybe comment below what your favorite boss was. I remember in the original, you know, before Dark Legacy, they had with the dragon, then they had the Chimera, and then was it the genie, then the spider, and then Scorn? No, who's after? Someone was after the spider. And just the original. I think there were 5 bosses in the original. Yeah, the dragon, the Chimera, the genie, genie's sanctum, the genie's rectum. Yeah, and then the web of the Spider Queen. She actually moved around, unlike the previous 3. And there was another one. I know that in Dark Legacy, there's, you know, the Plague Fiend, there was the Lich, the Yeti. You know, they added some more towers, which was really cool. But I thought there was a 5th boss. Ooh. Poison Explosion. We're getting lots of socketed wands, which I like. I like to scope them out. See if we can't get some helms. Oh, a circlet. 2. All right. We'll make a lore in that. Like, I know it's a circlet, but whatever. Not a ton of defense, but, you know, it's not like I have a... It's a lore. You know, it's Orton Soul, big whoop. I'll be able to make 1,000,000 of those. Ah. God, just pure buttheads here. But we need that 3 socket, preferably with pretty high defense and ethereal. I'd like to get a dull rune as well. Ow! Dude, you run through fire, don't run into it and stand there. Silly. Silly. Oops. Yeah, we'll kill these guys. No, we won't. My guys are getting caught, you know, behind a wall. They don't really understand doors. Hey.
I am overburdened.
No. Alright, no. You know what? There's like some armor racks. Yeah, there's armor racks. And like weapon racks in these places. We'll scout it out. We need a helmet. Gold laying all over the floor. That's a heavy belt. Ow. And a rondel. What up? soul. All right, we need souls. Yeah, kick your boxes around. All right. Yep. Let's do it again. Let's make that Ort Soul lore rune word. I'm not going to look it up because I'm confident that it is Ort Soul in that order. And if it's not, who cares? All right. So we're going to do that. Oh, yeah, I may want to. I'm glad we found another one. Another, yeah. Ort Soul. Boom. Lore. 1 to all skills. We now finally have a +1 to our skills here, my friends. 10 to energy. You know that's nice. Pretty low on it. So yeah, if we add that 181, should. Oh, 20 to mana, 10 to energy. It stayed the same. But if we take it off, yeah. So all right. So I guess 10 to energy gives 20 to mana, like this did. And so we didn't lose anything there for what this had to offer. Cold resist. We did lose cold resist, but now we're getting 30 lightning resist. Got some mana after each kill. Add some to the light radius. You know, damage reduced by that. It's nice. And yeah, +1 to all skills. Very nice, my friends. Very nice. So yes, let's go ahead and throw that in there. Scrooge that. Scrooge McDuck. All right, let's do another run. Now we need a 3 socket. Oh, look at that circlet. He looks pretty. He looks pretty. And what I'm going to look up is, do we have the runes to make a cure? I forget. And yeah, we just, oh, here, always got to sort it by level required. Can't remember my sorting preference. So that's a little too low. Splendor, memory, temper, ground. Okay, here we go. Cure, shale, yo, tau. So we do. Yep, we have the shale, the yo, and then of course we got tau right there. That's gonna be nice. Now we just need a 3 socket helm. Let's get it. Pratham, get in here. The golem's a meat shield. He can't hit for hard. Look at him just walking up like, yeah, I heard you. Boom, boom, 1 hit with some. All right. Man, that was some bullshit. You know, that's how you die. You get like some dolls or like souls just waiting on the other side of something. Man, that's what could piss me off about this game. Oh, look at that +1 skill. Now we get 9 skeletons. Now we get 2 skeletal mages. Ah, oh, you just gotta love it.
I am overburdened.
2, you know, thank we. Three socket helm, my friend. Let's see if we can't get it. I don't know, I thought that was a dude. Man, I feel like we found 3-socket shield helms before, and we just looked right over them. Get them. Kill them. I'm just curious. Come on, 3-socket helm. Yeah. I'm so glad they, man, I'm so glad they made the auto gold pickup. Man, the regular Diablo, you used to have to walk and click on every little pile of gold. And then I know there was like map hack and shit you could download. And you could have some stuff where you auto picked up certain things. Gold being one of them. I never had that, but my brother had a friend. In fact, a friend who played into some 3-player co-ops with us. I remember he had it. And I remember when the Annihilus Charm first came out, he got it because of that. And I also remember back in like when the Annihilus first came out, you couldn't Tal Dole. Okay, there's our Dole. Boom. We needed that. You like couldn't put it on the trade. I remember it was weird. Like both of the torch, like when the torch came out and you went to put it on the trade, it didn't say what class the skills went to, and it may not have even said what the skills were because it gives plus to resistance, plus to attributes. Maybe it showed you the attributes, but I remember people always lying, be like, "Oh yeah, this is a paladin skill. It's paladins." And then I remember my brother trading his torch for another person's torch. He had like an assassin, and he told him it was like, I don't know, a sorceress, and the other guy told him his was a paladin. And then when he's like, "You sure it's a paladin?" "Yeah, I promise you. You promise yours is a sorcerer?" He's like, "Yes." And I'm sitting there like, "Oh, bro, you're gonna, screw this guy over." They trade, and and then they both go LOL to each other. They both were lying to each other. But then I remember the Annihilus. Either you couldn't put it on the trade menu or something like that. I don't know what the deal was with it, but I remember they tried to do this trade in Loot Golem where like I'll trade you this, and it's like they were way overpaying, and they tried to get him to drop his Annihilus in one part, and then they dropped their stuff in the other part, and then they were going to cross paths and just pick up each other's gear. And one dude had a buddy in the game, and he tried to have him drop it right next to the sewers. And then I remember my brother typing in, and I think I even said something, but my brother typed in, he's like, "Adam, check the sewers," and he like goes in there, and then his buddy's like sitting there. I don't know. He's trying to pick up his item. There's the Dole. Dolio. Oh, we could make it. We could make it. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we need that.
I can't.
Alright. We're going to make this our last one. And, yeah, you get one little +1 skill. Next thing you know, you're getting an extra skeleton, an extra skeleton mage. Am I looking for gear? Look for helmets. Where are we here? Yep, we got 2. Ow. Okay. So, I'm trying to think if I respec, like, I'll go over that at the end, but I have some thoughts about if I respec, do I want to do bone or do I want to do poison? Some of the options I have, keeping in mind this is a hardcore playthrough, solo self-found. You know, I can't trade for tokens of absolution. I only get my 3 respecs. I have access to 2 of them right now. Come on, give me a helm. 3-socket helm. Or pirate's booty. Pirate's booty. I bet you they all had flat butts. Or really malnourished. Get her? God. Oh! Oh, it's an L, but we'll take it. Ah! That was a helmet. Sallet is a helmet. But it's damaged. No sockets, and we are sure as hell not wasting a socket quest. We gotta find a 3-socketed one. Rancid ass potion. I make that joke too much. Let's check the armor stand.
Bone shield. Alright, it's not looking like we're gonna get our 3-socketed helm. Which I'm pretty sure you can get it. They drop at this point in the game. And we'll clear this little level out. See if we can't. Ow. Can't get what we're looking for. Okay. Yo, Rune. Yeah, it wasn't a sadist, a fetus. I bet necromancers would like do stuff with a fetus, like a dead fetus, or weird. Put it in a shield, a little jar, and use it as a shield. All right. Boom, we got another Yo rune. We also have an L rune, which did we not? Yeah, for being the lowest rune, kind of hard to come by. And you need them for some rune words, and you can't cube anything to make them because they're the lowest rune. So, okay. Ain't bad, my friends. Alright, so we have a couple of options here as far as rune words that we were looking to make. Is we've made our insight. You know, I've made my lore. You know, I could put a stealth on them, but you know, poison resist. I like the cannot be frozen on that. We'll just keep it at that. Yeah, we'll look to make him that cure. So all we really need is the 3-socketed helm, which we can get by just going through and continuing to quest through the game. I feel like we have all the runes. We devoted essentially a whole part to just farming runes. If we want to make a white wand, dole, yo, boom, there we go. As far as making our thing, what was it? Something yo shale. We got multiple shales. We got multiple yos, and we have our soul. Is that what we needed? Soul, shale, yo, soul. Something. Anyways, I know we have it for cure, so I think we have all the runes we want. We're really just looking to make that cure. We got our insight. We got our lore. We can make our white wand if we so choose. And speaking of which, the reason we'd want to make that would be to, if we respec. So right now, obviously, we are summons. That is very nice in the sense that we have a lot of meat shields. We have a lot of distractions. They provide a level of safety. You know, they're a bunch of meat shields. And I fear that we may run into kill speed problems on player 8 going forward. Maybe not. Maybe not. But I am considering, and I think it would be fun to maybe switch it up, and I'd probably want to spend some time maybe practicing. I don't want to just rush into a really hard part with a new build I'm not familiar with. You know, maybe go through some Magic Find runs of some areas and get used to the new hotkey setups and everything, because I don't want to die. This is a hardcore. And so we have a couple of options. We essentially can run around with a Bone Spear, or we can run around with a Poison Nova as far as Poison and Bone goes. Now, I wasn't really considering Poison Nova until I got my hands on that. We could use the Largest quest and have a +6 Poison Nova. And if you notice, the benefits to Poison is it only has 2 synergies, you know, 20, 40, 60 skill points. Whereas if you want to max all these out, it's 20, you know, 40, 60, 80, 100. It's literally 100 skill points to fully max out your Bone Spear. But there's an advantage in Bone Spear is that you can max it out, and then its synergies, 2 of the 4 synergies. So there's Teeth and Bone Spirit, And then there's Bone Wall and Bone Prison. They each give that 8% magic damage per level to Bone Spear. We would focus on putting in Bone Wall and Bone Prison, and that would give us an extra layer of safety because those give bonuses to Bone Armor. In fact, that plus 15 damage absorbed per level, that's how much Bone Armor gives you when you put points directly into Bone Armor itself. So it's pointless to put any, if you're trying to level up your Bone Armor, you might as well level up your Bone Wall and Bone Prison, not only to level up those skills, but the synergies do just as much for the Bone Armor as actual points do into it. So we would be, in other words, not only would we be synergizing this, but we'd be synergizing a nice Bone Armor, which gives us really good survivability. It only absorbs physical damage. Of course, you can try to max out your resistances, but you can get great damage and great Bone Armor. Whereas if we go Poison, we're not necessarily getting a a stiff, nice bone armor. And what's also nice about Bone Spear is there aren't very many immunities. There's magic. It's magic damage. You don't see nearly as many magic immune monsters as you see poison immune monsters, or fire, or lightning, or cold. Or even physical for that aspect, or for that matter. And then also there's a little bit of a difference in how you position yourself to use these. I feel like with Bone Spear, it shoots in a direct line. It cuts through packs. You can shoot it from far away. You can stay back and do it. Whereas this one, I feel like you can absolutely blast mobs. I mean, you blast everyone around you. And yeah, it does like cover the whole screen pretty much, but you kind of have to be in the mist, whereas a Bone Spear is going to shoot and go like way off the screen. You can stand really far back and it just pierces through mobs. Whereas, you have to be a little bit closer. You're more inclined to get closer to guys, be in the mist, in the middle of a large pack of guys. AoE, it's better, but the positioning, you get the most out of it from a little bit more risky angle. So this one inherently, the way you play, it's a little safer. You get a nice Bone Armor, which makes it a little safer, but it just kind of requires more skills to get more points to go into its synergies to get the right damage. Whereas if we did go Poison, you could get really good damage out of it with less skill points, and then with those leftover skill points, I could do like a hybrid Poison Summoner, and the summons could give me, some defense as far as meat shields and support and stuff like that. So, I could just, boom, boom, level some of these up and then start to throw into Skeleton. And what's nice is I think the White Wand gives the Skeleton mastery. It's something we could do. We could even look to, hammer out a Golem, maybe pick a Golem we want to work with. Maybe we do Iron Golem, and let's see. Maybe we put into like Golem Mastery. Don't really worry about skeletons. Just get a really tough Golem. We can make insights out of it, and that could maybe free up, us from having to use an insight in an Act 2 merc, maybe use an Act 5 merc. I don't know, a lot of different ways we can go. I'm not sure what way we're going to go. I think we are just going to stick with summons for now and move forward and kind of see what gear we find and see how much of an issue our kill speed becomes with our current setup as a summoner. So, all right. I feel like I'm ranting all too much, my friends. Let me know what you're thinking in the comment section. It's the first time I'm doing Diablo 2 content, typically Heroes 3, hence Heroes 3 guys. So I'd appreciate some feedback, any support. Likes and comments, subscriptions, all that very much appreciated. If you feel so inclined and want to be an H3G member, 99 cents per month, check out the link below, and you will also see a link for a PayPal donation link if you feel so inclined, my friend. So keep an eye out for part 16, and until next time, take care.